What's up, everybody? This is going to be your Happy Hour Friday readings. So I have a lot of people on my list. I would suggest holding off on any submissions because I don't even know if I'm going to take any more submissions. I have way too many people on my list. So if you guys purchased the reading prior to the live, I will go in order. I'm going to start off with the PayPal people, those who pay through PayPal. I'll start with you guys first, then the Cash App people. But, yeah, you guys are going to have to give me some time because I have 22 people and a lot of people submitted more than one question. So that's on top of that. That's like way more people than expected. So just give me a moment. I might have to take breaks in between because it's a lot of people. And I am drained. So... Alright. How is everybody doing? How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is enjoying their Friday so far. Some of you guys, it might be Saturday, depending on what part of the world you're in. It's no problem, you guys. I mean, I appreciate you guys. But just give me a moment because I know people ask during the live, are you still taking submissions? And sometimes I'm just like, I can't right now. Y'all going to have to hold off on that. So, yeah, if you guys have not purchased the reading or question before the live, you guys are going to have to wait. Because I don't even know if I'm going to be able to take more. So, hold off. Okay. Thank you, Lasha. What's up, everybody? Okay. Alright, so the first person is Yolanda. I don't know if she's here. Yeah, I always let everybody know, like, when I post that I'm Happy Hour Fridays, I post a day ahead. I always suggest that you pay ahead of the live because there's no guarantee, you know, that I'm going to be on here long, or there's no guarantee that it's not going to be that many people, so I got to just go with it. All right, Yolanda. So, Yolanda, you asked 2 questions. You wanted to know what are the energies that surround you currently. Thank you, Taniesha. Thank you, Shamil. Okay. Oh, Ethan. Anne's not a girl. Anne looks really young for her age, but she's older. She might be older than what you think. She sounds younger and she looks older. Or she sounds younger and looks younger too, but she's probably older than what you might be expecting. She's older than me. I was shocked when she told me her age. She has a daughter that's about in her 20s, I think. Okay. Yolanda. Three of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Sun. 2 of Swords, and the Emperor. Okay. So the energies right now could be some energies of needing to take a break. Could be some energy of needing to rejuvenate. You might be deficient of sun. You might need, that could be literally like vitamin D, vitamin C, or just going out in the sun. Yeah, so it's like, I'm getting that you might need to take some time away. You might need to take some time away and get out in the sunlight. I'm just getting like you might be lacking like some sort of attention. You might be tending to or caring for somebody right now. This could be, so I know you said you had something with family or you're dealing with the family situation. It could be that you're giving to everybody else. It could have something to do with your father because the Emperor is at the top and the 2 of Swords. Yeah. Let's see. I'm not getting much from that. The biggest thing that stands out is the sun energy, and there's like solar energy around his head. So it could be you do need some vitamin D, you do need some fresh air, you do need to disconnect. If you're dealing with someone who's older, like an elder that you take care of, they might need sunlight or something. They might need to go out. If they're not able to go outside, maybe open a window, let the sunlight in. But I would suggest if this is you, definitely getting some sunlight, vitamin C, and vitamin D, because it seems like there's a deficiency. Something about needing to nurture yourself. We could be drinking more water. Anything else? In terms of the decision with selling your home. Okay, what is the advice? What is the advice? Okay. So this is your father's home. I'm not sure. I believe you said it was your father's home before. But I'm getting like he's connected to it. The Emperor's at the top again. Then the bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles. So it could be this, you're holding on to this property because it's connected to your father. It's connected to your family. So it's hard for you to just let it go. But what I'm getting is you know what to do. You're in control. You know what to do. You might have a hard time with walking away or disconnecting from this. The advice is, I feel like you know what it is to do. If it's guilt that's keeping you from making a decision, I don't feel like it's warranted. I feel it's actually some stagnancy with holding on to something. I don't know if you're worried about greed or someone being greedy or something, but if detaching from the situation or giving it away or letting go of something in relation to this property, whether it's the property itself or people, you're afraid of what people are going to say, think, if people are going to walk away from you, don't let that be the thing that stops you from taking the action that you're feeling that you should take. Because I feel like you're in control as the Queen of Wands. If others get mad, so be it. There could be greed involved. I'm not getting from your end necessarily, but that's what I'm picking up. All right, Ethan. Okay. Hold on, China. Hold on. Can't do the hair tips just yet. Hold on. Ethan, I gotta find your question, or can you just send it? Cause I gotta find it. I know the other one was a private one. I think you asked for a weekly. I think that's what it was. I think it was a weekly. Okay. Alright. What is the energy surrounding... And let me timestamp it. Okay, so Ethan, your weekly energy... So you got similar cards to Yolanda a little bit. So you have the Hermit. Thank you. You have the Hermit card. You have the Sun. You have the Three of Pentacles. You have the Hangman. You have the Page of Pentacles. You have the Two of Cups. And then you have the Devil card. So I feel like in the beginning of the week, Monday energy, you might feel guided to like close yourself off. You might be just wanting to discover something. It might not be anything major, but in some way you might you might not be looking for anything, but you might stumble across something very significant and very important. It seems like it's positive with the sun card right next to it. If it's you feeling tired, depressed, or any kind of lower energy, I feel like it will shift during around Tuesday. Around Tuesday, possibly, could be surrounding you feeling more social, or it could be feeling a little more confident with people, feeling more confident to open up more. But this is after spending some time like alone or reflecting and maybe, okay, how can I better myself, or what do I need to focus on for myself? Then with the the sun card, like Tuesday energy, I'm picking up, this is more of a sociable energy. It does seem a little more energetic. So if you're feeling tired Monday, I feel like it's going to be a significant shift, but it's something that you learn about yourself or something that you decide to do that changes this. Then with the Three of Pentacles, as Wednesday's energy, you might be growing in some way. You might be leaving an aspect of yourself, like an old aspect, or whether it's like a childlike energy. I feel like you might be leaving that behind too. And I feel like it's for the sake of who you're becoming or who you wish to be, or deciding to create a renewed you. With the Hangman, for Thursday's energy, it does seem like you might need some support from others. You might be seeking support. It might be a cry out for help to understand something or to see something in a better light. If it's not your mother nurturing you, then it could be like friends, family. But it's like you are seeking some sort of attention, but it's not in a negative sense. It looks like it's to help you get clarity about something. Then with the Page of Pentacles, as your Friday energy, it seems like a money day for you. It might, if you're thinking about doing something for your, for your business, it could be like, say you want to do like a special, or you might get more clients during that day, or you can even set up ahead of time for you putting out a special for Friday. But it seems like money day. And not only that, Friday is like Venus, the day of Venus. And Venus is all about love, money, beauty, comforts. So that's a good day to set some sort of special or get more clients or something like that. Or you might get something financially. If it's not only connected to your business, it could just be someone like, let's go out to eat, it's on me, or somebody buys you something, or, it's one of those days. Then you have the Two of Cups, which is Saturday's energy. So you could be focusing on love, but it could be in an obsessive way because it's right next to the Devil card. Or you could just be very, very much like, it's like yearning. You could be yearning for a mate, yearning for a connection with people. It doesn't have to be romantic either. It could just be yearning for a connection with others. But I do feel like you will be connecting with people close to you, those who understand you. It might be in the matters of healing for some reason. Or someone might need you. Someone might need you to console them. With the Devil card as the ending card, there is a tendency for you to kind of go in your lower self, whether that's good or bad, but I'm taking it not as a bad thing. I feel like it might be you wanting to connect with your other half, or you desiring love much more, focusing on that, feeling it on a deep level. But overall, you got the Ten of Cups at the bottom. The top card is the Knight of Swords. So it seems like you might have to work through this energy in order to maintain feeling good throughout the week. But most of your cards are good anyway. So that's what I'm picking up. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Okay, so you want me to do the second one. What's up, T-Panda? I'll leave the timestamps if you guys purchased the reading. Hi, Yolanda. I already did your reading already. I don't know if you watched it. I'll leave the timestamp. I think it started at 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Okay. I might have, I'll just do it. I'll just DM it to you, Ethan, because I got to go back in my DM and look it up. So, thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Next person, Taniesha. You had submitted 2 questions. First question. Okay, so you want to know if it's of your highest good to move to another state with your partner. Let's see. Okay. You're welcome. Okay. Okay. So I have the 9 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles so far, and the 3 of Pentacles. And these 2 wanted to stand out. So you got the 7 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. Tower card and the Queen of Swords. Bottom and top card. Okay. I'm not getting any no's necessarily. It kind of seems like this is a decision that you both have to make. Don't do it if you feel forced. Don't, if you're not the person that's making the decision, then don't do it if it feels forced. And if this is you making the decision, don't force your partner to be in the law, fall in line with it. But it does seem like it's a good idea. It could be, maybe you guys are going to move to an area where there's like a more family-oriented community. Could be more opportunities for work or something. I am getting to weigh the pros and the cons of this, or be very clear on where you guys want to go. Make sure you guys have a clear, cut-out plan financially. Make sure that you guys have enough saved up. All of the things that you're supposed to look into, obviously. But I'm just making it clear with the 7 of Cups that make sure that the intentions of moving is coming from a pure place on both ends. I feel like you both have to be on the same accord for this to work out. If one person is on board and the other person is kind of like, oh, I'm just doing it just because, it's not going to be beneficial in a way. I do feel like someone might be feeling forced if that's the case. But otherwise, it's like just 2 of you have to work together. 6 of Wands. It does seem like this is something, because this is a victory card, the 6 of Wands. It does seem like something that overall could go well. It could be a new foundation that builds from it with the Tower card. This could be your decision, actually. I haven't gotten to you, Vanessa. Yours is towards the end. A little bit. Or you're the 9th person. I'm on the 2nd person right now. So not yet. Okay. Your second question, is your current partner going to last? So what is the likelihood of you 2 going to last? Yeah, you guys might need to wait. I have 22 people on my list that I'm working on, and that's a lot because I know I'm going to get burnt out. I might even have to take a break for a little bit through these readings because a lot of people submitted more than one question. So you can just be patient. I appreciate it. Okay. Let's see. Current partner, are you guys going to last? Is your relationship going to last? Based upon where your energies are and their intentions I'll let you guys know if I'm going to take more. But right now, let's just hold off. Okay. Alright, the 10 of Cups. I feel like you guys have ups and downs. There's a lot of wands. Like, you guys might go through spurts of, like, ups and downs and things like that. And then you're good. So I feel it's one of those connections that there's really no right or way wrong for it, or there's really no yes or no whether we'll be together. I feel like it's a matter of intent, because you have the power to make it be what you want it to be. You have the power to cut it off when you want it to cut off. I don't feel like this is a connection where you're stuck with someone. If you would have got the Devil or the Lover's card or something, then I can kind of see that being, like karmic or something where you're stuck with the person, but you're not. With the 6 of Swords, it's kind of like a free flow energy. You do what you will with it. But I do feel in order to have harmony, you guys have to be on the same page, because you guys might have strong personalities that bump heads at times. Because you guys got a lot of fighter energy, so you guys might bump heads every now and then. Or you guys might have like a strong connection that sometimes it can get a little bit rocky, but I feel like that's normal in relationships, because all in all you have the 10 of Cups, so I feel like it can be whatever you want it to be. I'm not getting that it's a yes, no, or no. It's just depending on what you do with this relationship that counts, if that makes sense. Alright. Okay. Alright, Anna. Okay, Anna G. Okay, so Anna G, your question was, what is it that you or your spirit guides or your higher self want you to know? What is it that your spirit guides and your higher self want you to know? Okay. Thank you for your loving guidance, truth, and clarity. For Anna, what is it that her spirit guides and her higher self want her to know? Okay. 6 of Swords, the Lovers, the 9 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the 7 of Cups. Okay. So it could be that you're feeling, because you got the 8 of Cups at the bottom, or at the top, and then the 4 of Swords at the bottom. So it could be right now you're afraid to let go, or you might be afraid that you're going to be single forever if you let go of someone, or if you just, all my Lenormand cards just fell. If you decide to let go of worrying about love, you might be fearful that it's never going to come. You fear like maybe I'll be single forever. But I feel like Spirit wants you to know that either this is you moving past the fear and being clear-minded, knowing what you want. If it's knowing what you want, or if it's a matter of letting go of someone that you're holding on to, whether this is someone presently in your life or this is someone from your past, just that fear of detaching might be keeping you from moving forward, keeping you from enjoying the present moment and being receptive to things that Spirit does have for you, which it could be love, it could be other things as well. I just feel like this is good things. It could also be receptive to healing. The 7 of Cups, it's like you're under the illusion of something that either this is a loss, or I have to have that, or I have to have this, or I have to have that. If I don't get it, then there's, you know, it's bad, or there's something wrong with that. There's an illusion of desires and goals, and I feel like Spirit wants you to just free yourself of all of that and be open and receptive to whatever could come, because I feel like Spirit knows you best. Your higher self, of course, knows you best and knows what you want. Because there's a little bit of ego involved with holding on to some desires. And it doesn't have to just be in love. It could be other things that you care about, other things that you want that's important to you. With the Lover's card, if you're holding on to something in your past, it could be keeping you from someone or a soulmate energy that's coming in, or it could be keeping you things that your heart and soul truly actually desires and really wants and deserves, and not enjoying your energy, not enjoying where you are in life, kind of always looking over your shoulder for the next best thing rather than being present and expecting something to come that's good for you. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Okay. Alright, that was Anna. So, Basma. Alright, Basma. So, this is going to be your question. You asked, what does Archangel Michael want to tell you regarding your recent prayer to him? Okay. Alright. What is it that you want Basma to know due to the recent prayer that she sent to you, or prayer to him? What do you... Okay, the Magician came out, the Ace of Swords. Okay, so I feel like he heard it. The Queen of Cups. It was something that was from your heart. It's something that you sent out in the matters of the heart, or your heart was involved. This was coming from your heart. It's not just something frivolous. Okay, 5 of Wands. Might be to help you with an issue. Help you fight something. Okay. So whether this is you, what's up, Basma? If this is you fighting for something or fighting against something, or you feel like the odds are against you, or you feel like people are against you, you want peace. You might be asking for peace and solitude. Could be that you're asking for help financially or helping to protect your finances. But with the Ace of Swords, sometimes I see, if people ask about angels and I get the King of Swords or any swords card, I feel like those are Archangel Michael energies. And if you use Doreen Virtue, if you ever seen Doreen Virtue's Angel Tarot, she usually used her swords as Archangel Michael's suit. So, or Archangel Michael as the suit of swords. So I'm getting with the Ace of Swords that whatever it was heard, he received it. This is something that you're trying to manifest, or it's a goal. It's something that's significant to you, or something that truly matters. It's coming from the heart. And it could be that he's working to remove some obstacles or blockages from you, protecting your energy, because I'm seeing this woman is unbothered. What else? The 3 of Swords is at the bottom, and the 7 of Cups is at the top. So it could be removing some things that you don't want out of the way, protecting you. With the 9 of Pentacles, okay, you said it's a money issue. So if this is about money, obviously, yeah, with the 9 of Pentacles, she's got more than she ever needs. So I feel like he's working on your behalf to remove blocks out of the way. These people don't necessarily have to be people. They can symbolize different things, different blockages. What else? Okay. I feel like he's got your back. The Queen of Pentacles. I don't feel like there's anything to worry about. It seems like something is already on the move. Something is already working. I would say to not worry about your finances. Not worry about anything. Focus on what you do have right now. Focus on yourself and kind of detach from the situation, because he's already doing whatever it is that you've asked, or he's doing much more than that. So the prayer was heard with the Ace of Swords. Alright. Yeah. Alright, Basma. Next person is Alina. Okay, Alina. Okay, you want to know what's your future financial status? Okay, so I'm not a predictionist. I always say that all the time. But I do read energies that surround the current people. If I do feel guided to pull a prediction, or I get a prediction, I'll mention it. But I don't like pulling things because it's unnatural to me, because our energies change all the time and the future is never set in stone. So what I do is I tap into, based upon where your energy is, where your relationship to money is right now, what is your potential future financial status? So I'm just going to ask, based upon where your energy is, your connection with money and finances right now, what is your future financial status? Okay. Clarify. It's weird. Okay. Alright, so biggest thing that I feel like this is a heads up. Because if you have a certain goal or desire that you're trying to achieve when it comes to your finances with the High Priestess, kind of feel like you already have insight into what you're needing to do to get to a goal that you have financially. And I feel like it's possible for you to have the finances that you're looking for, because this man is sitting comfortable, he's eating, he's being taken care of, he's being catered to. But also I'm getting advice not to wait for others or wait for the universe to just hand you things. But it's also saying to be receptive to your goals, to be receptive to your wishes. Sometimes that does require you to take action. Also, it might be that you might need to watch out for deceptive people when it comes to finances, or it could be making sure that you're not being deceptive when it comes to money. But I also get to count your blessings, to always be receptive to what Spirit gives you and not to be ungrateful for anything and look at everybody else's stuff in a jealous way, being envious of what other people have. I also feel that you might want financial status to where you can travel, or you're trying to get something together so you can go to a specific location or something, or you like whether it's to live or whether it's to visit and travel to. Either way it goes, I feel that it's possible. But I'm getting to count your blessings, be grateful. Also, you do have to put in your energy with the universe too. If you feel guided to change your job or to quit your job and start a business, you never know where that's going to lead you, but you got to do the work too. You can't just sit and say, universe, send me $1 million and that's it. I ain't got to do nothing. Even if the $10 million comes to your door, you got to sign up for the sweepstakes, right, to get it. So, yeah. And always be grateful for what you have and don't compare yourself. Don't compare yourself to what others have and say, oh, well, she has this and I'll never have that. Because ultimately I know, or I feel like you know, that whatever you're asking for is deserving, or you know how to get it, or you know what you have to do, or you know something already, but it's kind of like it might need to be reiterated. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay. Everybody, if you guys haven't paid prior to the live, just hold off for a while. Okay. So, you always call it the wrong time. Of course. Okay, so that was Alina. Give me 1 second. I take this time to take a break real quick, take a breather, because I'm very burnt out, you guys. Y'all just don't know. Okay. Okay, so Alejandra was next. You're welcome, Alina. Oh, thank you. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm going to just call you Palm. Pom. What am I drinking? It's just a strawberry margarita. That's all. I look like the Scarecrow on The Wizard of Oz. Ah! Sorry. I have boobage problems and everybody's probably just like, I'm tired of seeing her boobs. My boobs are always out. I wouldn't classify margaritas as classy, but I do love margaritas. They're one of my favorite drinks because they're just like... Did they have Aretha Franklin's funeral already? I'm sorry, I'm going off real quick. Okay. I'm glad it was received well. You know, I gotta like, yeah. What's up, Natalie? I like the tangerine one. It's like a Jose Cuervo version. It's like tangerine and something else. What is in it? It's like tangerine. I can't remember. I think there's like a second, like something else in it. Oh. Yeah, you can DM it to me, China. Cause you're like one of the last people. You're the 21st person on my list. So I'll leave the timestamp. That's good to hear. You're welcome. It's kind of salt. It's like chili powder. I don't know if you guys ever heard of tahin. It's like you put it on your fruit and stuff. It's like a. If you guys ever, I don't know about everywhere else, but on the West Coast, and then like in the neighborhood, like you might see like um, Mexican ice cream shops or whatever. Call it Respalos. I can't speak. But they have like fruits that they cut up and they put chili powder on it with salt and lemon juice or lime juice. And they put tahin on it, which is like a seasoning. It's like basically just chili powder and salt. And that's what I put on the rim. Then there's elotes. I love, it's corn. People are like, oh, that's nasty because it has mayonnaise on it. It's so good. I love that. Super good. Super bomb. Okay. Thank you. This looks a ratchet mess right now, but it's not that bad, I guess. It doesn't look too crazy. I was about to, yeah, I'm just going to start back because I don't want to start talking and then we'll just get sidetracked. So, all right, Alejandra. Okay. Make sure that's a 3 because that would look like a 5. And then, yeah, okay, so your question was, okay, how is he going to feel once we hit a year on each other? Okay, so let's see. I feel once we hit a year knowing each other. How is he going to feel? Okay, so you got the 8 of Swords. There's too many cards that's trying to come out. So you got the 5 of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. I'm not going out today. No. Not today. Today's my chill mode. I might fall asleep after this because I'm just so tired. I'm so drained right now. But I have the 8 of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Strength card with the Wheel of Fortune and the 3 of Pentacles. So to me, how is he going to feel? There's not much emotional energy because you have Pentacles, you have fire and air. So I'm not getting water energy. So I feel like you might perceive that he doesn't care, that he's not paying attention. He might not acknowledge it. It's not getting because it doesn't, because he doesn't care. But it's kind of like it's just not something that, not that he doesn't care. Okay, so let me reiterate. It's kind of like something he just doesn't care about. Like, it's not one of those things that he cares about. Like, say his homeboy is like, can you believe we knew each other for 6 years? He probably would be like, oh, yeah. But like, okay, so it's not because he doesn't care about the people. It's just kind of like something he just doesn't care about. He doesn't keep track of. You might feel like he's not paying you any mind or paying you any attention. You might bring it up or something, or maybe you already have, but you might remind him or bring it up. Like, we've known each other for a long time. I feel he knows that he met you for a reason. At the very least, he knows he's met you for a purpose and for a reason that first time you met. But it's not something that he's going to be up in arms about. You know what I mean? Like, he's not going to celebrate it like some people do. Like, this is me and my boyfriend's first year anniversary of the first time we went out on a date or something. Like, he's not that type of person. Like, he doesn't care for stuff like that. So it might be like, might be a little bit annoying to you or just a little bit like disappointing, but I don't feel like it's anything to take personal. I wouldn't take it personally. Okay, so Torrance, he sent in 2 questions. That's funny because the numbers were 39:39 when I just looked at the clock. Or not the clock, but the time I've been on here. So, your first question was, You need some spiritual guidance on your career and finances as far as if you're on the right path with these things. So let me see. Ooh, I knew that was going to happen. Hold on. What's up? Okay. I feel like you are on the right path. So this is what I'm picking up. The Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Magician card, the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Six of Wands. So I'm kind of getting like you are recognizing where you want to be, that you have some progress. You might be comparing yourself to the person that you want to be, which you might be seeing yourself ahead of time. You might be light years ahead in your vision, and you're looking at, well, I'm right here and I'm not this man yet. Or you're looking at other people's progress and you're comparing yourself. But in some way, I feel this could be a bit of a struggle right now as far as career and finances, getting something off the ground or moving in the right direction. I feel like you are, though. So with the Nine of Swords, it's like, this is a dramatic thought that you have. So it's like you might be pressuring yourself, and there's this big demon, which I feel like you're creating, or you created through your thoughts or your mind. I feel like you're wise enough to know that whatever you're dealing with can be accomplished or can be overcome, that you're not going to be in this situation forever. As a magician, you have the power to change and turn around your situation for whatever it is. With the Six of Wands, I'm seeing this as a victory, that you are going to get the recognition that you want. It might also be that the right people have to come into play. So I don't feel like there's anything that you have to do to get anyone's attention. There's nothing that you have to do to manipulate your energy. It's more so shifting your perception, seeing things from a different light, not comparing yourself to what you have and what you don't have, or what you want to be, and saying, well, I'm not him yet. And if you're going to do that, use it as your motivation. If that's how you're seeing things, like not in a way like I will never be, or I'm messing up because I should be this, but I'm not that. It's like use that future you as motivation, or other people that you feel inspire you or at a space where you want to be in life as your motivation and inspiration. But there's this one big negative thought process that you created that you have to release. But I feel like you are on the right track. It's just some things, of course, that you have to be mindful of. Your second question that you submitted in was, I hope I didn't delete it. Did you send in 2 questions? I think I did delete it. Hold on. Because you paid for 2 questions, if I'm not mistaken. I know I'm not tripping. If not, then I guess I'm tripping. No, you didn't. If you did, you sent me the same question, but maybe not. I think I'm tripping. Well, email me if I'm tripping, because I don't think so. It's the same question. I think I might have screenshotted the same thing twice. So I'm slow. So hopefully I'm not slow. All right, Vanessa. Okay, so you paid for 2 questions. So your first question you had was, will I have any more children? Your second question, what does my spirit guides and angels want me to know? So your first question. All right, so what is the livelihood of Vanessa having more children? You should be having any more. Okay, so the Queen of Cups, I'm getting fertility. The 8 of Pentacles, it could be patience. 5 of Wands, the Moon, and the Sun. Okay, so there's possibility that there's still some children that want to come through. So you got the Sun and the Moon. So if I'm doing a pregnancy reading and this comes out, this is like a boy and a girl. So there's a possibility that you might have one or the other, or you might have some more boys and girls on the way. it might be a gap, or it might be a gap right now already between that time when you do have more, but I'm feeling like it is a possibility that you could, because I'm feeling like there's still some babies that want to come through. So it's kind of like swimmers. Could be your eggs, could be sperm. I feel like you will have more. So it's a possibility. It's a possibility based upon your choice. If that's what you're really wanting, I do feel like it is something that you can have. It might also depend on the mate that you get. So if you're single, it also might be some patience with that as well. But if you guys are both on the same page, I feel like you have boys and girls, like I said, that still want to come. That want to come through. That's interesting. Okay. Yay. Alright, so what does your spirit guides and your angels want you to know? Let's see. What is Vanessa's? You did? Did you have another question since you did you accidentally do that, or I don't know. If you had, because I know if you paid for 2 questions, just send whatever your second one was in. How many people have I done so far? I am on my 9th person, and I have, out of the 22 people, actually 23, because I think someone sent me a PayPal while I was on the live. So technically 23, so 9 out of 23 people. Okay. Oh, I'm talking to Terrell. I know you sent me 2 questions, Vanessa, but no, I was asking Torrance. Sorry, Torrance. I called you Terrell. Torrance, if he wanted to submit his second question, because he paid for 2 questions, but he sent the same question twice, so that's why I'm kind of confused. Like, I know he paid for more than 1 question, but there was only 2 questions that were the same, so I hope that makes sense. Okay, anyway, Vanessa, what is it that your spirit guides and your angels want you to know? Okay, so you got 2 of Pentacles, Death card. I have to take a breather. I don't know why. Okay, then you got the Queen of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Knight of Swords. Okay. So you have an angel here. This kind of reminds me of Archangel Gabriel. So it could be a message that's trying to be delivered, but you're not receiving it. Or it's something that you're not receiving well, or you don't want to hear it, or it's kind of conflicting. Because it's requiring you to step out of your comfort zone. There's something that needs to be released or needs to end. You might be conflicted with understanding why certain things are happening the way that they are, or why certain things are leaving your life. Maybe why someone has left your life. Why have people kind of turned their backs on you? Which it might seem that way, and it might not necessarily be that. But I feel that if that is happening, it's because Spirit wants you to focus on yourself right now. And I feel like your guides or your angels specifically, Archangel Gabriel might be delivering messages to you that you have to heal, or you need to focus on yourself. But it's kind of like you don't want to hear that. You don't want to, it's like, or you're just not getting it. It's not registering. It might be like, why is all this stuff happening to me? Why are things being removed out of my life? Why are people turning their back on me? Why isn't anybody listening? Why doesn't anybody care? Why is this not working that I'm trying to make happen? It's a lot of imbalance, but I feel like it's for your betterment. Because the death card is like this dramatic scene, but he's riding out in the sunset. It's like the sun is coming up. So there's a positive in this that you might not be seeing. I feel like they're trying to deliver peace to you. This message is coming from a pure place, but for whatever reason it's not being taken that way, or it's like the message is within the harshness, and the peace comes when you realize why things are changing the way that they are, but it comes from self-focus and needing to love yourself, or just needing to take time to figure out what you want and what you need, minus the outside world. Okay, I don't know if that makes any sense. I have not done Kierra. Give me a second, you guys, to finish the list of people before I even say, let me open another chat, because I'm just like, not right now. Let me finish these people. Okay, so that was your questions, Vanessa. Okay. So I do not know how to pronounce your name, so forgive me if I mess it up. Tania R. I'm just going to call you Tania R. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right. Okay. So, Tanya, I apologize if I'm not pronouncing your name right. I really do, because I know that's annoying when people don't pronounce names right. So your question was about someone returning. If not, will you find someone else? Will you find someone else? Let's see. Whoever this ex is that she's referring to, will they come back into her life? Or will she find someone else? Okay. The Judgment card, Six of Pentacles, the Star, the Lovers, and the Two of Wands. Okay. Kind of feeling like this person may not return or come back, but I feel like you're being reminded of this person, or you're thinking about this person, or yearning for this person for a specific reason. With the Judgment card, it's kind of like Spirit wants you to revert back to the past in a way that whether you give it a second chance or not. It's like Spirit wants to see, what is it that you're gaining from this, or what would you gain, or what have you gained from this connection in the past? Was it anything beneficial that you got from it? Was there any real substance, or was there imbalance? So I feel like Spirit wants you to really weigh the pros and the cons of the relationship by looking at its history, looking at the history between you and this person, and how did it benefit. Not only how did it benefit you, but how did you benefit the other person? Was it reciprocated? Was there balance? Was there harmony? Or was there imbalance? So I feel like Spirit wants you to look at that. With the Star card, I feel Spirit's trying to get you to heal and get yourself in alignment with what you're truly desiring. Because I do feel like there is a soulmate for you. With the Lovers card and the Two of Wands, someone that shares the same path, shares the same vision as you. But otherwise, I feel like this other person, they've already walked out of your life. There's no need for you to go backwards, I feel. The only reason I feel like this person may be on your mind still, like I said, is because Spirit wants you to look at something from your past and really figure out what it is that you've been gaining, or what did you gain, what did you give, what did you have to offer. Weigh the pros and the cons of it, because there's still some things that need to be healed to get you in alignment with what you're truly asking for, what your heart truly yearns for, and that's a true divine connection with somebody, which I feel like you'll have that shared bond. You'll understand why you guys had to come together. There's an angel or something flying over, I don't know. When I feel, yeah. So that's what it is. That's what I'm picking up. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up. So that's a good thing. Alright, so let me jump back to you, Torrance, real quick. Is there anything that your spirit guides want you to know? Is there anything that Torrance spirit guides want you to know? Anything specific, important, and relevant? Have patience. You have all these pentacles. So you got the Seven of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. The Magician also came out again for you. You got the Eight of Pentacles with the Page of Swords. So there's something that you've already planted a seed, and you just need to take a step back, I feel like, and have patience with this. There might be a time where you might take breaks from things, or it might feel like energy is kind of slowing down and it's not moving, but it's always getting one step further. So you got the Seven and the Eight of Pentacles, so it is progression. I'm getting to step out of your comfort zone more, You might be new to something, or you might be learning new methods or learning ways to, you know, think outside of the box or just think differently than what you're used to. And it might seem a little bit odd or uncomfortable for you. But what I'm picking up with the Magician is you have the ability to have what you want, whatever you're working towards, especially with this career and financial thing, because you got Majority Pentacles. So that's what I'm picking up. There's no need for you to worry. If you're waiting for something and you feel guided to move forward, don't wait. Don't wait for the right time. Don't wait for the right moment, because I feel like you're being called to move forward. If it's a matter of nothing's moving and it's like, what's going on? What do I do? Be patient in that energy and know that it's not so much that anything's not moving or there's something wrong, but it's just that's a part of the flow, if that makes sense. Okay. Okay, so Christina O. Alright. Christina O paid for 3 questions, so give me a second. Okay. Christina O. Okay, Christina, your first question was, should you reach out to the person you're thinking of, wait for him to reach out, or walk away from this guy completely? So let's see, what is it that you're being guided to do with this specific person? The 5 of Cups flipped over. What is it that you're being guided to do? Should she reach out, or should she wait for them to reach out to her, or should she walk away completely from this situation? Christina, and whoever she's asking about, what is her advice? What is her advice? Tower card. Okay, so the Empress and the 3 of Pentacles. So, Cups, Queen of Cups, and the 10 of Swords. I kind of feel... I'm picking up that Spirit may want you to detach from this person. I'm not getting a permanent let them go. It could be. But right now, it seems like Spirit wants you to focus on yourself right now as the Queen and the Empress. Because you have the Queen of Cups as the bottom card and the Empress here. So I feel like Spirit wants you to focus on you. Do you. The Tower card and the 5 of Cups came out first. And I feel like that's you needing to detach from this situation just for a little bit. Especially if he's not paying you any mind. If he's not paying you any mind, or you might have to turn your back on this person for a moment, because there may be some things that need to change inwardly. Like you both might need to focus on yourselves right now first before anything that you're wanting can come together, or it's simply just turning your back away from this situation, because I feel like this person is already, you know, doing something on their own as far as healing goes. They're focusing on other things and they're not really putting their attention out here. So I wouldn't wait for them to reach out to you. But I'm just getting that it might be a need for you to disconnect from this person. So I'm not really getting that it's a permanent disconnect or that it's a temporary one. I'm just getting like this is your advice right now, that it's time for you to focus on you. I wouldn't wait for this person to reach out to you because they're kind of not focused here. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up with that. What lessons does Spirit want you to know with dealing with this person? So what are the lessons that Spirit wanted... What the hell was that? The Spirit wanted you to know while dealing with this person. King of Cups, Queen of Wands, the 8 of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Judgment card. So, the Judgment card is definitely a karmic connection or karmic lesson involved, or it could be a past life connection. I don't know what that sound is, but it's scaring me. So there was a connection between you two, but I feel like you guys were completely different. I feel like this is like one of those star-crossed lover connections, or one of those almost guys. Like, oh, he's perfect, but he's just not the perfect one for me. Or, you know, she was perfect. She had everything, but she just, for some reason, we just couldn't get it together. Or it was just something missing. It's like you guys are both a king and a queen, but you're of different suits. So it's like there's a difference. There's like this missed energy. It's not quite that. You guys might have been on separate pages or wanted different things when it comes to love. I feel like this was definitely a journey for you. This might have been a connection that taught you to get out of your comfort zone or to be more expansive with what you're desiring and what you're wanting, to kind of think more bigger, greater, a little more like optimistic, childlike creation where it's like I can have whatever I want type of thing. But I really feel like it was meant for you guys to meet. I feel like you guys might have a past life connection, and it was just one of those things that you had to come across. But it does seem like it was meant to help you gain confidence, too. Confidence either in what your intentions are with what you want in love, whether that be within yourself, whether that also be pushing you out of your comfort zone, which I feel like this person did. I feel like this wasn't a connection that just happened out of nowhere. The King of Wands is at the bottom, and the Three of Cups. So I feel like what you're looking for and what you're asking for is out there, and it's kind of like this person might be a step up to get you to that person that you're seeking or looking for. I hope that makes sense. Okay. All right, so third question you asked was, what are your spiritual gifts? What are your spiritual gifts? What is Christina's spiritual gifts? Okay, so you have the Four of Wands. Four of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the World card. So you have three major specific gifts, I feel. With the Wheel of Fortune and the World card, you might be able to tap into different dimensions and portals. You might be able to tap into the Akashic Records. You might be able to do or perform past life progressions or regressions, whatever they're called, where you tap into your past life, or you can tap into others' past lives. You can tap into the Akashic Records. You might have the ability to also channel. So you guys, so you could be one of those people that can channel. With these journals or these books, like I said, the Akashics, but it can also be like you can do automatic writing, like channel messages and write them, like pick up what Spirit's trying to tell you. Some mediums write like symbols, and symbols mean messages to them. You might have a gift to do that. Also, the tarot, because the Wheel of Fortune really is, it's I forgot how it's spelled, but it's like the original way of spelling the tarot is in the Wheel of Fortune. So you might also be good with tarot. You have the ability of clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairsentience. With the Four of Wands, this is like jumping between portals. So you might be able to, like I said, tap into other dimensions, but it could be that you are good at like astral travel or something. You have the ability to do that, to tap into other worlds. You could also tap into because this is like a family energy, so you could also be able to channel your ancestors or connect with your ancestors, or connect in the ancestral realm, or you might also be able to help people connect with their passed over loved ones, so like a medium, pretty much. Okay, I'm also getting energy of transmutation. You can use like fire. You might be good with candle magic. You might be good with using fire to help you with spells. Like say some people, they do candle magic. Some people burn things like to release letters or to amplify the power of things. So that's what I'm picking up. That's interesting. Okay. Let me take a break because my next person is Theresa, and then I got a whole other list of more people. So I have like 12 more people to go. I can't breathe. You guys have to give me a moment. Give me a moment to breathe. I want some ice cream. I know that's random. What's for dinner? I have no clue. I don't really have a taste for like food. I kind of have a taste for ice cream. I'm craving some ice cream right now. That was Shanique was the last person. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. What sounds good for dinner? Because I don't have nothing in mind, really. I'm not really hungry, I guess you could say. If that's even the right term. I'm not hungry. You know? I saw this, I don't know if anybody's into Disney. So they have these live action Disney movies that they're bringing out in abundance. So I think, well, they started off with, I think they started off with Cinderella and Beauty and the Beast being their, like, one of their first live action Disney movies. But there's Dumbo, The Little Mermaid. I know they did Christopher Robin, so I guess you can put that in there. But I don't know why I'm not hyped about The Little Mermaid. I don't know why. Like, it looks stupid. Tacos. I'm sick of Mexican food. I eat Mexican food all the time. I have a taste for pasta. That's not bad. I might make something with some pasta, but yeah, I'm not feeling The Little Mermaid. Because that's one of my favorite Disney movies, and I'm not feeling that. Yeah. But I want to see Dumbo. That looks cute. It's like a circus. Well, it was a circus act movie anyway, but... Oh, anybody that helped me with my my natal chart, I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, so let me get back into this. So I'm gonna look at Theresa's question. Okay. Okay, let's see what's up with Mr. Wonderful. Okay, Theresa and Mr. Wonderful. Okay. Is it time to walk away from this connection with... Okay, Nine of Pentacles came out. It may be time for you to be... If you're in a relationship with him, this could be singlehood or this could just be self-focused. But let's see before I say anything. Yeah, it might be time to let him go. Kind of just let it rest. But just like... Was it Christina's reading? I'm not sure if it was Christina's. I think it was. Where I picked up it might be time to, like, walk away, but I'm not getting permanently. It's kind of temporarily or it's up in the air. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Hangman, I feel like you might have been a beneficial person in in their life. You might have been here to teach them or show them something, feed them some knowledge or wisdom or to nurture them. I do feel like it was a fated connection. It was meant to happen. It was meant to come into your life. But it does seem like it's time to cut the cords and walk away. Maybe this person has already kind of energetically walked away from the connection. But I am getting that it's time to tend to your own garden. It's time to water yourself right now. And kind of just bid this farewell. It seems like it might be for a moment. Because the Four of Swords is kind of like a meditation contemplative energy. I'm not seeing it as like permanent, but only time will tell. But I feel like as of right now, I'm getting that's the best thing right now is to walk away for right now, because I'm not going to say like in the future things won't change. It could change with the Wheel of Fortune being here, but at this phase and this stage right now, I'm getting it might be of your highest good to disconnect. Yeah, so you only sent one question. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, Joanne. Joanne M, you paid for one question. Your question, let's see. Okay, so you want to know, hold on, 27, 23. Okay, so you want to know if you're on the right path as far as being successful in this career that you've chosen. So let's see. All right. Are you on the right path? Is Joanne on the right path for being successful with this specific career that she's asking about? Is she on the right path? Okay, so 10 of Wands, the Magician, the Strength card, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles. A lot of you guys keep getting the same cards. What y'all got going on? So as far as if you're on the right path, I'm not getting a no. I feel that this is something that you are going to have to persevere with. This is something that, if this is a passion of yours, you are going to have to put your heart and soul into this. I also feel not to get discouraged if you don't fit the mold of something, or if you're trying to fit a certain style, like say you have a different style or technique, and there might be other people that are successful doing something outside of what you do, and you might be like, well, they're much better doing that, maybe I should switch it up. I feel like that's where the tests come in, because I feel like whatever you have to add to the table, it's successful because that's what's unique to you. I also feel like you got to nurture that creative aspect of yourself. You have to believe in your passion. You have to believe in your own gift. I do feel like it will be something successful, but you do have to kind of stand out on your own. You're not going to be one of those people that fit in with everybody else. I don't feel... How can I explain this? Because I don't know too much about photography, so I'm not going to be like, oh, I know. But looking at photography, everybody has their own taste and style, I feel. But some people, like any other craft, you have somebody that you look up to, or you like this type of style of something. Just don't try to conform, because it could even be you might create your own lane that people just are like, what is this? But it works. Like, it's something that's outside of the box for you, and I feel like you can be that person that makes something a little more innovative. So you might not always feel like you fit in. You might feel casted out sometimes, but I feel like it's worth it because it leads to some financial comforts, I feel. With the Fool cards, like, do it. Just do it. 4 of Swords came out. I don't really feel like that has much relevance, but I feel like you got to get out of your shell, get out of your comfort zone. Don't compare yourself to others with whatever you're doing. Okay. Alright. Okay, so LataUsha, I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name right. But this one's weird because you asked 2 questions. You paid for 1 question on PayPal, but you sent 2 questions in PayPal. And then you did one for Cash App. So technically, you paid for 2 questions, but you're asking 3 questions. So that's where I got a little confused. Like, I don't get it. So... yeah. I'm confused. So you have 2 questions on PayPal. I don't know which one you feel is more important to ask. So your first question you asked was, what's most important for me to learn this period of my life? The second question you submitted was, how does the person I believe to have a soul connection feel towards me after seeing each other? Then your Cash App question was, My question is, should I move on in love? So I don't know which ones are most important to you. Let me know. 1, 2, or 3. Let me know which ones you want to go with. Out of the 3, which 2 are most important? My brother is retarded. I don't like using that word. I need to stop using that word, but he's you know, he's special. I just had like a flash of pizza, just like the second 2. So the PayPal questions, you mean? Just the PayPal ones? I hope that's what you mean. PayPal ones. I'm assuming you mean the PayPal questions. Okay, I'm gonna just assume. Okay. Alright, so... Okay, no problem. So what is most important for you to learn in this period of your life? Let's see. What is the most important thing for you to learn in this period of your life? Let's see. Why does everybody keep getting her? 9 of Pentacles. She's just like, hey, and the Star card. Okay. So the 9 of Pentacles and the Star, it could be that this is a process of healing, self-focus, self-nurturing. Also, I feel taking accountability for your dreams and your goals, knowing that you're ultimately the only person that can bring or halt your dreams. It's up to you. No one can take your dreams from you. No one can make or break them. So I feel with the 9 of Pentacles, it's like you also have to be, in order to attract the things that your heart and soul truly wants. And sometimes our souls and our hearts really don't know to what extent what we're really desiring. We might think we know what we want. It could be pieces of what we want, but there's much more to it than that. So I feel like there's something that you truly want out there. But in order to put yourself in that space, you have to already be appreciative of where you are in your life. If it's something you need to change or do better on, of course, make those changes. But if it's a matter of you have a roof over your head, you have a good job that you like, you can't complain about it, you like where you are, you have a place to stay, you're always provided for, you have good people in your life, you're saying, whatever good things that you can think of, it's like being appreciative of that right now and enjoying who you are in this present moment and all that you gather, to know that you'll always have more. And that's what's going to put you in alignment with your dreams and your goals. It's like refreshing to know that I've always had, so therefore how can I ever lose or be without what I truly need and what I truly want? And I feel that's the biggest thing that you're learning right now. The Wheel of Fortune, things are going to shift, things are going to change. The King of Cups, it could be a significant relationship or connection that's showing you these things, or that's pushing you towards these changes or these self-focuses. Yeah. Okay, your second question is, how does the person that you believe to have a soul connection with feels towards you after seeing each other recently? Okay, let's see. Whoever this person is, she's asking about, how does this person feel towards her after seeing her recently? And I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce your name right. I'm not good with, unique names. So, okay. 3 cards want to come out. So you have the 10 of Wands, the Judgment card, and the Queen of Swords. Those are interesting cards. The 5 of Wands and the 2 of Cups. So it could be that they felt similar to what you were feeling. Maybe it was kind of hard to discern what you were feeling, or you felt the same. Like, I don't really know, like, what they feel, or why they're acting this way. Or it might not necessarily be a bad or good thing. It's kind of just like mixed messages. You don't really know where you stand, because the Two of Cups is like a mirroring of feelings and emotions. So, with the Ten of Wands, I feel like they might have been holding back some of their feelings or emotions, and it could be like a great deal of excitement. The Ten of Wands and the Judgment card kind of suppressing that or fighting against that, trying to keep it cool. Maybe they weren't trying to show it through how they talked. Maybe they felt like you were kind of mellow with them, being a little distant or cold, and it could have been due to shyness or something. Like, both of you are mirroring each other in a way that can come across as like distant or not interested or something, but I really feel like it could be shyness, nervousness, not wanting to come across as like too giddy, especially if the other person is not coming across as overly excited or extra, you know, mushy. But there is an attraction, and I feel like this person is attracted to you just like you're attracted to them. They might be a little bit intimidated by you, especially if, I don't know if you, it could be something about your looks that is very sexual. And I'm not like saying anything like, oh, you dress like a slut or something. But say I come meeting somebody with this shirt on. Like, they might, you know, it's just, it's a natural gravitation towards this woman. And I feel like they might be a little intimidated, kind of boyish about it. That's what I'm picking up. Does that make any sense? Does that make any sense at all? Like, I don't know if that made any sense. I don't know. Okay. Okay, Stephanie Santiago. So you submitted 2 questions. No problem. You're welcome. Okay, so Stephanie, you paid for 2 questions. Let me put your timestamp on just in case you're not here. Okay. Stephanie Santiago. Okay, so you wanted to ask what your next soulmate, or what your soulmate is like. What is your soulmate going to be like? What is Stephanie's soulmate going to be like? I'm almost done with the PayPal people, and then I'll move on to those of you who paid through Cash App, and then I'm done with my list. I don't think I'm going to stand in, take any more questions, because I'm really literally tired. Okay. Okay, what would her soulmate be like? Okay, 5 of Cups, Queen of Cups, the Death card, King of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. So this guy is very much watery. I don't know if you have water in your chart too, but you guys definitely are emotional people, and I feel like you guys can appreciate that within each other. If not, then you guys will help. If you guys are not water signs, then, you know, it's what I said. I feel like you guys will be beneficial to help each other heal as well. You guys are very emotionally open. You guys are 2 people that can appreciate another person, that is not afraid to express themselves. You guys most likely both have commonalities when it comes to feeling like people don't understand you, or people don't appreciate you, or people have discarded your love or broke your heart because you wear your heart on your sleeve. The other person might be a little more careful with sharing their emotions and wearing their heart on their sleeve versus you. You might be a bit more open. With the Death card, they could be a Scorpio. There's way too much water to even discount that. 2, 3, and 4 is Cancer. So yeah, 5 of Cups is Scorpio. So I feel like this person could be a Scorpio. I do feel like there's a lot of intensity between you two, a lot of spark. You guys will feel definitely at home with each other and comfortable. This person, not only could they be a Scorpio, but I feel like they've gone through a lot in their life. And they wear their heart on the sleeve, but like I said, in a cautious manner. This person may seem to be a little secretive at times, and I feel there's really nothing wrong. I just feel like this person is very guarded due to protection. It could be false sense of protection because of things that have happened to them in their life. But I wouldn't be surprised if this person is not a Scorpio. But that is what I'm picking up. That was your first question. The second question that you submitted was... Okay, so you want to know what type of career you're going to have. So let's see, what type of career best suits you? Let's ask it that way. Thank you, Goth. If I'm pronouncing that right. Okay. Stephanie's, what is a path that best suits her? A career path that's best suitable for her? 2 cards came out. Okay. So it's definitely something that you can't be introverted because you got the Ace of Wands and the Sun card. So it's something you are going to have to put yourself out there. But it could be that you'll be working with, I don't know why I heard children with ADHD or kids that have extra, like, they're extra hyper. So it could be, like, you work with kids. If it's working, you might work with animals. Or you could be someone who, I don't know why I'm getting something with your friends' kids. Do you like kids? Like other people's kids or something? Because it could be, I don't know why I'm getting like babysitting, but it's not that. It's like you might have a connection with kids that aren't your own. Like you understand them. Like psychology maybe. Yeah, it's like picking people's brains. It could be psychology or it could be counseling. But it's like you have to be kind of out there. You have to be like more talkative. You got to be... it's definitely something where you have to be in the spotlight. And it could be creative. And it might be with kids who have behavioral problems or kids that just are playful. So... But it seems like there's psychology involved or working with picking people's brains, maybe going into their childhood, what type of child were they, or it could be helping with babies. I'm seeing animals. There's 2 animals, a cat and a black dog. So it could be you have a connection with animals too, or just picking people's brains as far as like ego goes, like what makes you like that? What makes you angry? What makes you... Like, you might be a counselor or something. You might work with people who, like, a psych ward, maybe, even. These are the type of things I'm picking up. Could be something you create, like, your own lane. It doesn't have to be professions that are already there, but these are the types of energies you'll be working with, I feel. I hope that makes sense. I don't know what the hell that is, but that's what I'm picking up. Okay. Okay, Jessica. Okay, Jessica G. Okay, so you want to know if you and your partner are going to reconcile before Christmas or Thanksgiving, sorry. Okay, so let's see. I want to know if you and your husband will reunite before this Thanksgiving, this upcoming Thanksgiving. Let's see. What is the likelihood of that? Okay, so you got the Tower, the Emperor, 3 of Pentacles, the 5 of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. The Empress is at the bottom, so I have the Emperor. Top card is the Ace of Swords. Okay. I'm getting, it's a possibility. Changes do need to take place with the Tower card. There is some things that you guys are going to have to hash out. Some things that you guys are going to have to let go of if you want to come together and work together. This might be a stern person. This might be someone who's controlling in nature, or like calls the shots, or at least wants to call the shots. So there could be an argument where you guys might argue about this. Let me see. Like, why is this coming out? Is it a yes or is it a no? Okay, let's see. Are they going to reunite by Thanksgiving? This Thanksgiving. Okay, 6 of Wands, 2 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, or 4 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. I feel, honestly, I'm not going to say it's a yes nor a no. I feel like you guys have to be on the same page, and right now, you guys are not on the same page. I feel like you're open to it. I feel in some way they are open to it as well, but at the same time, not completely. So, there's, like I said, there's a bit of stubbornness, kind of on this person's terms a little bit. I don't know if your husband is like, I don't know what the deal is. I don't know the personal situation. But what I'm seeing is it's very up in the air, and it's due to this person's free will. You guys have to be on the same page right now, whether it be reuniting or it's other things. Yeah, whether it's other things. This person is very stubborn, or they like are controlling, or they feel like they call the shots. Like I said, the Emperor came out again. The 5 of Pentacles, I feel like it might be, don't force it, don't try to control anything, just detach from it. Don't take it to heart. I know that's not easy. But for some reason, I really feel, I don't know why, I really feel like this person is just stubborn. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to do all the PayPal people. So Crystal C, before I do the Cash App people. Crystal C. What's up, Jake? How are you? I don't know what happened to my chat. My chat's gone. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so where is Crystal's life headed? You're happy? You got some good news? Okay. Crystal's, where's her life headed for the rest of the year? Okay. So you have the 4 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, and the High Priestess. Okay. So I feel, I don't know if I told this to you or if it was someone else. I can't remember. I've done so many readings. But it seems like, or it feels like I've told you, you might have a pick between 2 men. As far as suitors. So you might be waiting for love. During the fall season, you might have an exceptional love life, especially when you turn your back from someone, or you turn your back on worrying about love. You might have more than one option in love, and it might be a little bit difficult to choose. If that does come up, more than likely I feel like it will with the High Priestess, choose the person that you feel most connected to on an emotional level, not so much the physical. Or just because, oh, I should want him because this or that. It's like you connect with this person. The bottom card is the Queen of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. So there might be a tendency to feel a little bit out of place. A little bit. You might feel a little bit lonely, or wanting to like close yourself off to feel and just reflect, because it is the end of the year. There's a possibility for romance during the winter season. So like I said, it's possible that you'll have more than one option in love. And it might be a bit difficult for you, but I feel, like I said, go with the person you feel most drawn to spiritually and emotionally connected to. Not just because of convenience or because he looks good and that's it. Or, you know, I'll wait around and see if he's a better guy because I like, you know, certain things about him, but he's not all that great. So just go with the person that you feel most connected to. There is a potential for family members because this could be holiday energy because I'm feeling like fall and winter with these wands. It kind of looks like fall season. So it's possible that family comes in, coming to travel, or you travel towards family. But also could be like deepening your intuition too with the High Priestess. You could be feeling more connected with yourself too by the end of the year or within the rest of this year. So that's what I'm picking up with that. Oh, yeah. Not right now. Yeah, I feel you. Well, that's always good. It seems like you're doing good from what I see. Okay, so China, I gotta go to my Instagram and, okay, China. Okay, China, let's see. Okay, so whatever I pick up, she said. Whatever I pick up. Okay. Let's see. Okay, what is it that she needs to know? Anything of relevance or importance that's coming up? Anything of relevance or importance? Okay, these cards refuse to go back. Okay, Hangman, the Chariot, the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Wands, Six of Swords, Ace of Cups, Nine of Cups, and Six of Cups. Ooh, okay. You have a lot of good cards. So the Hangman, I do feel like Spirit is saying, I don't know if you are seeing someone or you're single. Say, for instance, you are seeing someone or you will be seeing someone soon. I feel like Spirit wants you to continue to nurture that connection. This person might also benefit from your insight. They might benefit from how you, like, your spiritual insight. They might benefit from your natural healing abilities. You could heal this person spiritually. If you're completely single and there's no one in mind, send love to your future partner and mate. I feel like you might be getting insight about this person already. I'm getting that. Don't look at this as like I'm weird or I'm crazy if I'm sending love to my partner, if I'm sending healing energy to him. If I pick up that maybe my partner's going through something, I feel like you're getting those insights for a reason. You might naturally, you know, because you guys are already connected. So I feel whoever this is that's coming into your life could be a soulmate or someone from your past life. So you guys already have a connection. Also, what I'm picking up too is pray. You could pray for them. Like, I hope that you're doing well. I'm sending you love. Whatever you feel guided to do. Because I feel like you are being drawn closer to your dreams when it comes to love, but also your dreams and your goals. Because you got the Ten of Cups, which can be your wishes. It could also be love. With the Ace of Wands, it could be your creative endeavors, your creative projects that you're moving towards. And that also comes with healing. So if you are healing, more than likely the partner that you're calling in or want is also healing too. And it's like you're being brought together. The Ten of Cups, you will have what you're desiring. I don't feel like it's long until it happens. You have a lot of water. The Hangman is Pisces. The Chariot is Cancer. The Ten of Cups, Pisces. The Ace of Wands is the only exception, and the Six of Swords is the only exception. You have the Ace of Cups. You have the Knight of Cups, the Six of Cups. So you have all these water energies, emotional energies that you're tapping into or you're moving towards. So when it comes to any sparks of inspiration, act on it. Move on it with the Six of Swords. Love is definitely coming in with the Ace of Cups. And I feel like Spirit's telling you to get ready, be open, be receptive. If somebody's already sparked something in you already, be open to that. See where it goes. But I feel like this is love coming in. And this is possibly, if it's not a soulmate, then this is a past life connection with somebody. And I do feel like it is worth opening up to, obviously, with the Temperance card. Could be during Sagittarius season that these things start to unfold, during the winter season. So, okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Do I have any more Cash App people? I think I have, or PayPal people, I think I have 2 more. And then I'll do I have 2 more PayPals. I have Ivanna and Shanique. Okay, so Ivanna. Okay. Ivanna, your question was, what is it that you're, that Divine Spirit, what is it that you want her to know about her relationship with this person, V? Whoever person V is for Ivanna, please let her know what it is that she needs to know. What is it that she needs to know? What is it that Ivanna needs to know about this person, V? That's for a relationship with them. What does she need to know? Okay. Okay. This should be charging. Give me 1 second. Why isn't you charging? The last thing I need is for my tablet or my iPad to die. Oh, okay. It's the last thing I need. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups, 7 of Cups, King of Cups, 5 of Cups, and the Hangman. So, what you need to know about this relationship is, I feel Spirit may be telling you not only to be open to what you want in love or to be very clear what you want in love, but I feel like be clear if this person is what you're looking for. There might be some illusions surrounding this connection right now. It might feel like someone is not emotionally connecting with you, or they might not be opening up. It might seem like that, or it could be that's what it is. If this person is not opening up to you, or they seem to be neglecting you, or just not opening up for some reason, or they feel very cold or very distant, it could be this person is seeking your attention. They could be seeking some sort of like nourishment from you that they feel like they're not getting. 10 of Cups, 7 of Swords. Something is not all that it seems. I'm going to pull a Romance Angels card because this energy is not making sense. Clarify. Yeah, there's a lot going on. There's some illusions. So if it be that this person is like closed off, they might not be telling you what they're feeling. You might be feeling like this person is not interested because they're not acting in a certain way or a certain manner, or they're not expressing themselves in a way that you would prefer. But there's some illusions that I feel like you guys have to get down to the bottom of. And I feel like that comes with communication. Because something is not as clear as what it seems. It may not be something, it's not all that it seems. There's some illusions surrounding this, and I feel like Spirit wants you to be clear. I feel like you guys need to talk this out and express your feelings. Someone might be refusing to share how they feel, or there's something that they're holding in that they feel and they're not saying it. But something like you guys need to get down to the bottom of this truth. There also is like some time for you maybe to see or reflect whether this is somebody you want to invest your energy and time into. But that's what I'm picking up. Or what is it that you guys are, where are you guys headed? What are you putting into the connection? What are they putting in? There's something that needs to be looked at. Okay, so last PayPal person is Shanique, and then I'm going to move on to my Cash App people. And then I'm done. No more readings for today or tonight. Okay, so Shanique. Okay. Did you send me one question or two? Because you asked like two questions in one. You sent me two questions. Okay. All right. So, Shanique. You're welcome, Taniesha. If you're wondering which one yours was, it was 15:51. 15 minutes, 51 seconds, Tanisha. Daisy, I haven't got to you yet. Okay, so Shanique, sorry. How do people perceive you? Let's see. How do people overall, as a mass majority, how do people perceive Shanique? There's some cards that flew upward. Three of Swords. Chariot card. Okay. I've seen another card that flew upwards. What is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, no more cards want to come out. So for some reason, I'm pulling two. So the Three of Swords and the Chariot card flipped upward while I was shuffling. So I get that people may look at you as someone who is powerful, someone who can just heal from about anything. So if you've gone through something that people are aware of, they might see you as a fighter, someone who's gone through a lot of heartache, or someone who went through something very significant in your life, but that didn't stop you from moving forward. They might see you as someone who perseveres past negativity. They might be aware that something specific you dealt with was very challenging, and they're like, I don't know how she did it. I don't know how she could have gone through that, or like, she's strong. Like, I give it up to her. Like, she's that type of person that doesn't let things get to her. So I see you, this is how people look at you. So you got these heart reference, and then you have the it looks like a medical thing, so like an ambulance. So you could have gone through an illness, or you could have gone through a really bad situation or breakup, or you might have gone through dangerous situations in life or something, but they look at you as a fighter. They see you as, like, strong. Like, I would say people like Tina Turner. It doesn't have to be exactly her type of story, but that's kind of what I'm seeing. Like, spirit, like you've gone through some spiritual trials and tribulations, and it made you much of a stronger person, and it inspires other people, or other people look at you like, wow, that's amazing. You might have gone through things in a way that people look at you like this. Let's see. Ace of Swords. Yeah, they see you as someone who's not a quitter. You might even say that. They feel like maybe you're someone who motivates, or you inspire people, whether you realize it or not. People may be looking up to you or watching you as inspiration. Okay. Your second question was, where do I see you moving? Where? Okay. So I don't know if you mean, like, location-wise. It's kind of a stretch, but let me see. Okay. So moving, if you're in a space or energy where you feel like you're being stagnant, like, or it's a stagnated energy, where there's a lot of death, or there's just a lot of violence or something, or just a lot of negativity that bring you down, that causes depression. I feel like you'll be moving possibly towards water where there is water, or if you live in a city where there is water, away from it. Yeah, it could be like a fresh new energy, but it's like if you live in a place or space where there's constant death all the time, I feel like you know it's time to go, and I feel like you're going to be like leaving. I'm seeing you crossing the ocean. So obviously oceans is California usually. Or if you live in California, moving away from California. These could be like warmer climates, humidity. The Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So you have the Page of Wands, the Hermit, and the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel with the Ten of Pentacles as the last card, it's something positive. If you are being guided to move, I'm getting that it's a go. I would definitely move away from this energy. If it's not moving out of state or out of, you know, it's moving out of that neighborhood or out of that city or something. It could be the first step is looking towards job opportunities first. Hey, China. Yours started at 95.48. Okay. Yeah, so I'm seeing start looking towards jobs maybe that suit you, that fit you, or just be open. Like, let me see what nursing jobs they have in, I don't know, New Mexico or Nevada or something. Okay, so, what? Okay, I was being interrupted by Winter. So if you guys didn't hear her banging on my door, but I'm back. Okay, so, yeah, my bad. But that's how I'm picking up Shanique. I would start off with jobs, like, in certain areas. Okay. Alright, so that was the end of the PayPal people. So I'm going to move on to Cash App people. And that is Daisy, Jenny, and Kierra. Okay, so Daisy. Okay, so Daisy, you're here. You want to know what it is that you have to look forward to in the future. Okay, let's see. Okay. Not Queen of Cash, and poverty is quaking. Okay, Daisy, what is it that you have to look forward to in the future? Okay. So I'm seeing progression in career. Could also be progression with love. Right? So it could be that you might meet someone that sparks your attention. This could be someone you work with. Or it could be someone that you learn a lot from that comes into your life. Like this is a connection. Could be a romantic one. I feel more so it's romantic with the Ace of Wands right next to the Two of Cups. Clarify. Yeah. The Lovers and the Knight of Cups comes in. So I'm seeing that this person's coming into your life, I feel. And it could be the sake of, like, if they don't work with you, it could be both. It could be work with you and they're there to show you something or teach you something. It could be someone that just helps you with something while you're at work. But it could also be that whoever this person is that comes into your life, they're here to show you something. I feel like you guys were brought together maybe to accomplish a goal. It could be one of your soulmates. If it's not your your lifelong soulmate, then this is a soulmate that comes into your life for a reason. But I am getting a romantic energy, though. Could be sex If you're, you know, you're open to that, could be like a sexual connection too. But I do also see career advancement, could be a raise or just like a change of a job or something like a positive change in your job or your career. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles is at the top. The Ace of Cups is at the bottom, so I feel like you're progressing or you're moving past something. And this lover might be the person to help you move forward. Maybe when they come into your life, it's like everything else starts to progress for the better. That's what I'm picking up. Okay. Does it? I didn't do my weekend reading. You know, I forgot about that. I'd be so tired. Oh my gosh, I'm really tired. I have so much to do. Okay, so Jenny, what should you know about your love life? Okay, what should Jenny know about her love life at this moment? What is it that she needs to know? Excuse me. Okay. So you have the Nine of Wands and the Four of Pentacles that wanted to come out. I was only guided to pull two. Let me pull a Romance Angel. I don't know why. I was only guided to pull two. Clarify. What does she need to know about her love life right now? Clarify. Okay, you deserve love. Okay? So, don't force or push anything to be that's not meant to be. Don't be afraid to open up. Don't be afraid to let go of things that don't serve you. Could be don't be afraid to let go of a person that's not serving you or just people in general. It doesn't have to just be all romantic. You might be getting the courage and the guidance through friends or family or through your guides to let go. Get out of a comfort zone or stop holding yourself back. It could be an energy of self-sabotage, a fear of opening up. Could be a fear of letting go of something or someone. But I feel ultimately the biggest thing that your guides and your angels want you to know that you're deserving of what your heart truly wants. And sometimes we think we know what we want, but our higher self in depth knows more of the aspects of what we're looking for and what we're wanting. We might know just bits and pieces. So just be open, I feel. Just trusting that whatever you ultimately want deep down inside is going to happen. It is going to come. Don't hold yourself back. There's no need to put yourself on guard. You could be very protective and guarded and not allowing anybody to come into your space out of fear that somebody's going to hurt you. Let me see what the top and the bottom card is. You have the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom, the Empress at the top. So you deserve everything that you're asking for in love. I feel the gifts that you're wanting to receive, the things that you are wanting to create are possible, but you're going to have to let go of some stuff that you're holding on to that's holding you back. And it could be someone else. It could be waiting for someone else, waiting, you know, to move forward with someone or refusing to let go. All right. Okay, so one last person I'm off of here is Kierra. Yeah, I am so, like, drained. So, if I don't do the weekend readings, I hope you guys understand. I don't know if it's too late to do the weekend readings because Friday's passed, but I might still do the weekend readings, but probably not tonight because I'm real drained, so just give me a moment. Okay, Kierra, you said, what will be my relationship with my sweet mates? Okay. I think you mean roommates, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. So what will your relationship be with your sweet mates? Let's see. Okay. Kierra, let's see. Okay, let me see. Your relationship be like with your sweet mates. Okay. So you have the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Two of Wands. So how your relationship will be with these people, it could be that you guys might be needing to practice patience with each other. Somebody might express, somebody might express how they're seeing things, and somebody else might express also how they're seeing something. And you guys could be viewing things in the same way, or you guys come to an agreement about something. Let's see, clarify. With the Seven of Pentacles, it could be that you guys are just, I don't know if it's about finances, or say for instance, somebody might not have their rent for the month or something, or they're not able to pay for something, and they might need to, you know, discuss this. And I feel like someone comes to a mutual agreement, like, okay, I'll give you 2 weeks to get it, you know, to get your money, or you'll have to leave, and the other person like, okay, that's understandable, that's agreeable. It could be something like that. Could be something due to money, because you got 2 Pentacle cards. Yeah, so it's kind of like a money thing, because I'm pulling a lot of, majority of your cards are Pentacles. So it could be an agreement that something about finances, if it doesn't come through, somebody might have to leave or get kicked out, or somebody might be moving, could be giving them their 30-day notice or something. But that's what I'm picking up. It's something about money. Maybe someone is seeking help, financial help. Like, I have to borrow money from you, or I need to get money from someone else. So it's like 2 people talking amongst each other, because you got 2 queens. Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. And there's some sort of mutual agreement or understanding between people. I don't know if that makes any sense. You're welcome, Jenny. Okay. Timestamp for you, Shanique, was, where are you? Alright, so that concludes everybody. So I got through those of you who paid through PayPal. I did you guys first. I'll put everybody's timestamps up in the description box. Give me some time to do that. Those of you who paid through Cash App, I already completed your reading. So if you guys are late to the chat, I'll post everybody's timestamps here. Yeah, this is probably the longest happy hour I've ever done, and I'm winded. I need to eat. I need to rest. I'm probably going to crash after this and go to sleep if I don't eat. I appreciate all of you guys. I appreciate you guys' services. I appreciate everybody who joins me on the live. Even if you don't make payments, I appreciate you anyway for watching. You guys might get something out of everybody else's reading. You might resonate with somebody else's question or reading. But I will be back. I probably will be doing a how-to with how to conduct a tarot reading, or how to get started in tarot, something along the beginner stages of tarot. So I will be doing a how-to soon. If I don't do it this weekend, then sometime soon. I need a break, you guys. I'm really tired. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So just give me some time to get everybody, because I have 23 people on here that I gotta put timestamps with, including names and stuff. So just give me patience. But thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you. Much love.